Good evening, happy Friday everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of James Dixon News. We're going to crack on straight away this evening. Our first topic tonight involves Google Classroom, and I took the opportunity earlier on today to ask our executive head teacher, Mrs. Aldred, a few important questions about online learning. And I began by asking her to explain the difference between live learning and pre-recorded learning. This is what she had to say.
Thank you, Mr. Entwistle. A live lesson is one where the teacher and pupil are both present online in a virtual classroom at the same time. A pre-recorded lesson is just as the title suggests. It's one where the teacher records a lesson in advance and then that's shared online for the pupils to access. Here at James Dixon, we pre-record our lessons, and there are many reasons for that. One of the reasons is that it allows parents to have more control over the structure of the day. So if you've got a toddler and a child in year 3, you might want to wait until your toddler's having a nap before helping your child in year 3 access their learning. If it was a live learning session, you'd be quite restricted in the way that you structure your day. In homes where there is more than one child, live learning could potentially be a problem. So I, for example, have 3 children. If all 3 of them had live lessons at the same time, it would be pretty tricky to get everybody going on their lessons all at the same time. If you have a pre-recorded lesson, children can pause, they can rewind and re-watch as many times as they need to in order to help with their understanding. And that's one of the ways that we're able to differentiate the tasks, is that we know the children have the option to listen to their teacher again and again to aid with their understanding. Another reason for pre-recorded lessons is, this is a technical reason again, but bandwidth. You know, if you're in a home with children who are doing live learning and parents who are working from home, it can be quite tricky, and then people end up dropping off of the internet, and it's not ideal. There is certainly a place for live learning. We know that it can be engaging and it certainly has its place, and we hope that that's something that we could work towards on special occasions at James Dixon. But we're also very clear that whether it's live learning or pre-recorded lessons, you could never recreate the magic of an actual classroom online. Children are able to communicate with their teachers. Teachers are there every single day on Google Classroom. So once the pre-recorded lesson has been uploaded, children can go on into the comments section, ask questions, communicate with their teachers. Teachers are there, they're ready to help you to learn. We hope that you're all really enjoying the content that the teachers are producing on Google Classroom. We also hope that you're getting a chance to have a look at our YouTube channel, which is growing rapidly. And I'll hand back over to you, Mr. Entwistle, in the studio.
Thank you, Mrs. Aldred. Mrs. Aldred, our executive head teacher there. Our next story, excuse me. Our next feature this evening. Are you drinking enough water at home during the course of the day while you're doing your online learning? We question this at James Dixon, and we move over now to our hydration correspondent, Miss Robinson.
Thank you, Mr. Entwistle. Now, home learners, do you remember Mrs. Aldred's assemblies that told us what percentage of water our brains are? Yes, that's right, 80%. So, if you're not drinking enough water, you don't have enough water in your body for your brain to work properly. Now, when you feel tired doing your home learning, it's probably because you haven't had enough water. If you feel like you're getting a bit of a headache during your home learning, it's probably because you haven't had enough water. As a primary age child, you should be drinking 6 to 8 cups of water a day. Now, you don't want to do that all in one go, so take sips throughout the day and spread those cups out. That's good water.
Thank you, Miss Robinson. Miss Robinson, our hydration correspondent there. And finally this evening, just from us to you, a big thank you to all the feedback and kind words you've had about James Dixon Daily News. We're very flattered to hear that so many of you are tuning in every evening, and we intend to carry on with our newscasts all the way through the next few weeks. A big shout out especially to Nesreen's mum, who I know enjoys the shuffling of the papers. From me, have a wonderful weekend, stay safe, I'll see you on Monday. Good night.